Hello, welcome. What is good, everyone? Tone here, and today we are back to continue my first look at Rogue Voltage, the demo. I had a blast with this so far. A really clever game. Really looking forward to seeing how it develops and seeing how the rest of our first run here goes. So let's jump right back into it. If you didn't see the first part, I do encourage you to go check out part 1, where we overview the game more and learn the systems as we play through the beginning. And now we are, the difficulty is ramped up here in stage 2, so we're working our way through to, I don't know if this continues after this. We're going to see what happens when we get to the end of this stage here. But really cool game so far. Very much enjoying it and looking forward to checking it out some more, which we will do right now. Before I do get started, I'll give my usual plug. If you guys want to support me and the channel here, you can do so over at patreon.com/tonehack, so feel free to check that out. You can find different updates I do there, and the first look series where I do the tutorials and stuff before I do my more general first look overviews of games like we're doing now. But yeah, let's jump right into our next combat here. Okay, so this is the same combat we had before, interestingly enough. I'm sure like the turn order and everything's different, but very similar. So how do we want to handle this? If I delay you, you'll sync up with Johnson here. Then he'll be able to kill you next turn with the blade module. Actually, no, because this isn't hooked up yet. So that won't work, because this delays when we use it. This exhaustion needs to be more clear, I feel like, because it doesn't. It's only indicated when you hover over them, it looks like. I mean, it's clear on here, but it's harder to plan. Could still do that, but we'd have to use this, which I'll probably do. We could just use this turn. Even what I want to use is the blaster to blast this thing. We're going to delay this one. That's the 3 damage. Okay, yeah, and we blast this one so it doesn't split. Okay. Or we just end up killing it. Okay, cool. So delay you. It's interesting how this battery that we just gives a free purple charge at the beginning of every combat to use whenever we want has just been useful for, because it doesn't have this exhaustion stat, so we're using it to like figure our turns out even more closely. But so you're going to delay this, and then I think we just want to use the blaster. And your rack is getting so cluttered. I could also delay Johnson to line you up with this one. That's the 2 damage one. Maybe that's what we do. That does a few things. It means I don't have to be afraid to use this turn. It also means we'll activate this, because this charges when we apply grab charge to a player character instead of an enemy. So that lets us generate a charge here, which we can do something with. I like this, actually. I wonder what the turn order is, because if I could apply vulnerable, or I think we can clear this level quite quickly here. Let's try something here. We almost want to drag out the fight so we can charge like potions and stuff and plasma as well. I'm not going to think that far ahead though, but that seems like an advanced strategy, but that's probably getting too cute here. I'm not going to do it for this run. Now, cleverly, this game downgrades your loot if you take too long, so we can only do that so much, and we could really, if we misplay it or delay too much, we can really screw ourselves over. But I think we want this to apply vulnerable. And then we're going to power this up. So we can do 3 damage to this one. Okay. Ooh, but if I kill this, it's going to delay everyone by 1. Actually screws things up. Because you guys will no longer be lined up. Tricky, tricky. Okay. What if I just do this and I don't delay you then? Well, I have to delay you to activate this. Look at this mess of wires. I feel like the outlines of these wires need to be a little more clear. This probably gets like really messy in some scenarios. Why doesn't this show the fragile icon here either? Oh, it's because it's not hooked up? Yeah. I feel like this should just always be shown. It'd be better for the UI. But yeah, when I kill these, we're gonna get delayed, so that's actually gonna screw up the turn order. But how about this? I can delay you twice. If you get delayed, you end up here. And then I can accelerate. And blast? That would be tricky. Let's try it. So we want to get delayed 3, so we're killing this guy this turn. Which doesn't actually require the vulnerable. Because you're the 2 health one. I need to apply vulnerable to the other guy though. Okay. Although, is this going to generate 2 or 3, or 1 or 2? Let's find out. I'm clicking the button. I'm going to decelerate you. Generated 1. So this activated, now we're vulnerabling you. The blaster is going to do 2 damage to the 3 damage guy. Or the 2 damage guy. Just delayed you. Now I'm assuming it's going like left to right by generator, so that this will activate first and will accelerate this guy, and then hit him with the blade module. And I'll use the energy from here to build plasma. Oh, interesting. It's actually asking us which module to use first. Okay, that's even better. So now we're bringing that in line. The blade module hits there. Oh wait, but you didn't die this turn. Wait, why didn't you die? Oh, you were no longer vulnerable because that only lasts for... It's 3 of these things. Okay, so you were never going to be vulnerable. Okay, I screwed up. You almost got there. This is a little concerning, though. I can't do 2 damage to you with this guy, can I? push you back twice. You're gonna end up in silver. If I could kill you this turn, I could do it with this. Is it worth using the storage cell to get a gold loot this turn, this fight? Or do we want to save this and get silver loot? Nothing here I can transfer to you. The only damage I have is from Blaster. Can't use the amplifier this turn. I can't vulnerable you before doing... Just double decelerate you? 1, 2, 3. You fall back here? I guess so. Probably the best thing. We end up with the silver loot, but you don't get a turn. But you can get killed with this. Seems good enough to me. Tricky fight. Alright, what loot do we have here? We get a red charge at the start of, or at the end of combat. Oh, this goes up to 2. I actually save it between 2 battles. That's interesting. I don't have a whole lot that uses red. I guess it's the blade module. It'd be pretty strong there if I just save that for a 3 damage blade module hit. And 3 is becoming an important number. Here's an amplifier that's +1. It goes from purple to green. And I have a converter which makes green universal. It's once per battle. But combining those, I could do some crazy stuff. What is this? Protective screen +1. Effector module applies shield to allies for duration of energy ×3. I'm into one of these first two. I think this is the simpler one, but this is intriguing for sure. Let me grab this thing. That means that goes on your board. Probably. A lot of the time. Okay. Choices. I have 6 plasma. I can go to the shop. These combats are getting hard. I'm curious to try the double events. I'm just kind of curious what kind of events we can run into. But then we have to fight the boss. Are we ready for the boss? Oh, look at this. If you receive a gold rating, the duration for the gold rating in the next fight will be reduced by 2. Does that stack cumulatively? So you're never gonna... Eventually you won't get a gold rating? That's why it's harder to hit sometimes. Interesting. I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to spend our plasma again. Let's just go to this shop. Chrono sensor generates energy whenever the turn order is changed. Vulnerable +2. Pretty strong. A merger. Purple and red, not too useful. Cure sensor. I wonder how often we can change turn order to activate that. It has a red output, which is not super useful for us. The blade module being requiring, like, being so specific. Kind of want the vulnerable module. I feel like that could be good against a boss. This is drop to sell. How do I sell? Oh, these are sellable. I see what can be sold. 1, 2. Interesting. I mean, I actually don't want to buy that much here. I mean, this could be cool. If I sell enough to buy both of these, I would need to make 4. Probably sell this vulnerable one. Everything else only costs 1, so I have to sell 2 things. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab this. Then put that over there, because I probably don't need that vulnerable module anymore. This goes to the other board. We'll try that. Push button to deal. Want to grab anything else? Not really. There is a nasty storm outside. You guys may hear thunder over my mic. Apologies. Alright, what is this thing? Looks like a toilet bowl or something. It's a weird potted plant. The Grav Anemone summons up to 2 Grav polyps on its turn. Here's a Grav polyp. Passive ability, incoming Grav charge is transformed to might. Of course it lines up on the impulse. Inflicts all other combatants with +1. So all combatants, not just enemies. Then zap turns might into damage. Interesting. I can see how this fight could get out of hand when there's like a bunch of these. So we want to kill this guy before they have an opportunity to summon more polyps. Which I can do by delaying you by 2, having you line up with our boy Johnson here. Although you have 4 health. If I have us line up, I can still only do blade module damage to you. Oops, I mean to do that. This generates energy when something dies. So killing the polyp could be useful just for that. It's almost like free to kill the polyp. I can use something like Blaster to kill the polyp. To power. I'm gonna turn this off. Get our times stacked better. Polyp's already getting delayed quite a bit by this impulse. I think vulnerable is gonna be too short duration. I'm gonna ignore the polyp for now. I think that still means I want to shoot you. Do you do something when you die? No. Okay, I think I got this turn figured out. May as well go for the 2 damage on you with this right now. we are going to generate something with this. I may as well just convert it to plasma. I could also use vulnerable same turn as the blade module next turn. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I got an idea. I think I'm gonna skip this guy's turn. And then I'm gonna line up our turns and do a 3 damage blade module to a vulnerable. Yes, okay. Just skip the turn here. And then you, my friend, you're gonna delay. Well, that's the anemone that's on it. Ooh. I've made a mistake. I've made a grave mistake. Okay. I had these things backwards. I thought this blue outline was because I had the polyp selected earlier, but it's just because they're in the impulse. Whoops. Which is a shame, because now I actually wanted to use him to delay him, and it would have done what I wanted to do. But I screwed that up. Well, I guess we're gonna blast the polyp. Dang, I want my turn back. Because I could have done what I was planning to do, I just needed to actually do something. It actually would have worked like way better. Oh well. I think the polyp is going to charge this up. But then I need to delay this guy, so I guess I'm going to... Wait, you're already getting delayed. By quite a bit. You're going to get pushed back by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I can push you back by 2. One, 2, 3, 4. I'll get you delayed. I'm gonna delay Jackson just so I can charge this. And I want that to just heal us, because we're injured. Alright, let's do this. And delaying them shouldn't change anything, because this thing is gonna get delayed. We're gonna blast the polyp. You're healed to full, good stuff. You got pushed back. I can accelerate you to get you in here, but I don't know how helpful that is. You go in the same turn as Jackson, so I think... Okay. We're gonna make you vulnerable. And then I'm gonna blast you. Guess I'll just grab some plasma here. Well, if I'm making you vulnerable, I don't actually need to blast you this hard. How about this? That means I could probably generate a bunch of plasma instead. Vulnerable. Big plasma. And blast you. I can see how long they're vulnerable down here. I blast you so you take 2 damage instead of 1, because you're vulnerable. Now Slopper gets to go. We just do the same thing, right? I don't need to use this for anything. I could use this to charge this, but this is deactivated this turn, so yeah, we just do this. Still vulnerable. That should be a kill. Alright, loot time. Jack red. Oh, amplifier. Purple to red. Ooh, we like that. We like that a lot. Soul sensor. You get a green every time a combatant dies. Nice. This is once per battle. This is overload. Vulnerable. I'm taking this. Got a lot of converters here. Alright, boss time? Oh, his claws are separate things. So we have the crab. Grav pull gives a -1. Grav shift. Left call, 1 damage and +2. 2 damage to the body on defeating the claw. So I think we can just kill the body, or we can take out the claws, which also damage the body. But hitting the body direct would be faster. This one deals crust. Ooh, this is, dude, this game, very, 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 very clever combat. I really dig it. Okay. How do we play this out? And this should be the boss, so I'm gonna use this storage shell. Can I kill this turn 1? Let's do 7 damage. I feel like I can. Maybe only if this guy is vulnerable. Which maybe they can do. Do vulnerable like this. I'm gonna time shift myself. Can I do that? It's gonna affect me next turn, right? Time shift myself to power this, which I'll use to blast you, which will do 3 damage. This is the vulnerable. Then your turn, I'm set up to use the blade module. Might as well use with this. And to amplify it. Would be like 4 damage right there. +1. I don't even need to use this. Should be able to just use this normally, and then get plasma. Get even more plasma. Try this. Is my order right? Hope this doesn't. Okay, I can still do this stuff. Cool. We're making the boss vulnerable. Because I time shifted myself, we generated power here. I can blast body. So this is 1, 2, 3 damage vulnerable. Let's do it. Oh shoot. I didn't think the claws were gonna do anything. I thought killing the body would kill the claws. So I didn't even think past that. I think I did that wrong then. So the body doesn't actually look dangerous. It's the claws that are dangerous. Okay. Well, that was a fun turn regardless. Well, I can kill the claw that's attacking this turn. Doing this. We may as well just do that, I think. I'm not thinking ahead very well, but I'll just kill the most immediate threat, why not? Oh, I can time delay you. You encrusted my blaster. May as well fix the crust, and I'm just going to time delay you to line up with you. I decrusted that module. Damn, you have 5 health? I'm only doing 2 damage to you right now. I do 3 with this. I feel like it doesn't help as much. But it's better than nothing. And you're gonna do 1 damage and encrust. Okay. Why not? Yeah, you encrusted Decelerator, so I just need to do 2 damage to you, which should be easy. Blaster. That up, because killing you should give us plasma. So then he started blasting. And then here we just want to blast as well. Have I not used this yet? Oh, I can use it again. Sick. But I don't even need to. Alright, boss down. Cool fight. Alright, what is this? You've reached the end of the demo. Congratulations and thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed the first glimpse into the game. Okay, so it's going to go from demo into early access. So we currently have 35 modules, 2 characters, 2 biomes, and 2 stages. 6+ biomes and 4 stages. So a whole run will be 4 stages, I guess. Very, very cool. I'm really into this game. I'll have to see if the demo has enough replayability, or if we just play this, put this down until the release. Should be... Now it's saying possibly early 2024. But definitely looking forward to this. Curious to see what higher difficulties are. I don't know. Let me know if you want to see some more of this. I'm a little concerned that there won't be enough variety to offer in the demo. But this is a really cool game, Rogue Voltage. Had a blast checking this out. I think it's very clever, a very unique system, like just very fun, puzzly combat with all the different systems it's got going on. It's just like really well done. So very much excited to check this out more in the future. But I will leave this here for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Do check out the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon if you want to show some support over at patreon.com/tonehack. You can find my community over at Discord down there if you want to come and check out and hang out with me and the rest of the community. But for now, I am out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone.